Nah, what the hell, I feel like another video in this session. I was looking around briefly, and I noticed that Grimith did not set the automated workers leave forest switch. Which means there is a few forests that have fluttered away into the ether. It happens, you know? Like, whoops! Mistakes get made and all that. Oh well. Not the worst problem. A minor, like, ah, man. And there's, like, other forests that could have been, you know, removed too, like this one, and it's like, ah. Such is life. We'll get over it. Okay. Station ourselves here. We could use the engineering for the extra road movement. I do have some interest in building a workboat, so I will do that. Then I'll probably want a lighthouse and a granary after that. And you can come call me some other point in the future. I'll bring a worker over there eventually.
The designer knows he has achieved perfection, not when there is nothing left to add, but when there is nothing left to take away.
Great. Let's get those economics. Next up for you, probably a lighthouse. Not a lighthouse, a harbor. Chop that forest down. Just take a nap there. I think your cargo space is 3. I think that's what a galleon's cargo space is. It's been a bit, though. Yeah, cargo space of 3. Why don't we actually build another galleon before we even finish that night? We'll transfer these two over already. You've fallen stagnant on those two things. That's not a surprise. Not even bothering to work these gold mines. Distressing. If I tell you to avoid growth, it stagnates you. If I have someone work that, then they just starve. Well, we'll get a windmill eventually. Let's cut the research lighter for now. Yes, the nefarious enemy. Churchill got the swaggy. Congrats, buddy. You're waiting for this caravel. Wait there for now. Go to sleep. Alright, that's done. I don't care so much about grocers. I would like to get that stone for Notre Dame. Plus 2 happiness, we don't have a happiness issue. It's not a problem. Yeah, let's get some banks. At least a bank there. You got a harbor now? No, a granary. But you've already built a harbor. Build a lighthouse next. You've got a forge. Get a granary. Get a lighthouse. Good work, Mansa Musa. Never mind that I'm going to kill you soon. Pay no attention to that fact. It is irrelevant, I assure you. Okay. No? This game... Alright, go to sleep there. That's not really gonna heal you there, but that's okay. Yeah, we'll walk you over. Mansa Musa already coming to spread the word of the Lord. Great, thanks, buddy. Glad you're looking out for me. You're a real pal. I could probably use another knight or two. Harbor here means that the next thing that we can build, as if we actually have some meaningful, you know, building power here. You do a bank. Library here. University. Market. Yes, Mansa Musa wins again. Crushing defeat for Grimith. He's like, you're awesome! You voted for me again! You're my best friend! Like, yes. Your best friend. Oh. I ended up moving 2 workers into you. Well, I guess I'm taking 2 workers over. Sure. Chop that forest down. Let's move here. Keep ferrying along. Got a crossbow. That galleon will be done eventually. No rush, though. We've got all the time in the world. Grab economics now. Observatory done here. Harbor next. Lighthouse done. Give me a granary. Granary here too. You're actually going to starve to build a granary? I'm sure you know what you're doing, game. Who am I to question your power? Walk out. Walk out. Not close enough. Alright. Move the missionary over. I probably should have built another missionary while I was thinking about it. Perhaps it's not too late. It's too late. Well, idea. Avoid growth. 3 turns. Ugh. Well, we can just spread it over here to Hannibal, if nothing else. He likes us anyway. We're friends. Friends. Eh. I'll give you a bit of corn in exchange for 3 gold per turn. Why not? I'm feeling generous. Unload all, then you can heal up. Automate. I'm sure you 2 workers will get yourselves killed when the inevitable war comes. Churchill is in Anarchy. And we're not too far from Anarchy ourselves. I still like the idea of sticking an organized religion to build faster, but I do want the extra trade routes. Nationalism. You gave me a crossbow. You know, I could probably get some value from custom houses. I typically don't build those. Due to the foreign trade routes that we have. Library. Okay. Chop those trees down there. We got ourselves a great merchant. Great. Let's sit on him. It's thanks to the fact that we've researched. we researched economics first. So that is our prize. Okay. Go. Bring the word. 660 beakers per turn now, thanks to all that extra commerce that we get. And you know, like, even like this city pulls in a lot of commerce because it's off-continent, and it counts as a valid trade target for some of our places now, which is really nice. How does maintenance costs look like here with all the courthouses set up? It's not too awful. Perhaps we can build the Forbidden Palace there, or maybe in Timbuktu. I like the sound of it. There we go. We'll resolve that troublemaker, kill some barbarians. Where's Carthage at? Carthage is over there? Okay. See if we can convey Confucianism to the Carthaginians, rather. I use my words correctly. Harbor here next, give me a lighthouse next. There we go. Just wanted to make sure all that was set properly. Also grant a colony independence. What are you, nuts? A great spy, huh? Give me a golden age. It's a shame I didn't wait to swap civics until then, but that's fine. We can enjoy our golden age now. 1270 AD. We're mostly teching ourselves. We have this start, though we do have 21 cities now. 876 beakers per turn. Golden Ages are very powerful. And that will turn our lead into a very crushing one. I assure you. Go do your own thing. There you go, Carthage. Have a religion. You're fully healed up? Great. Hopefully that will be enough of a force. We could certainly use a few more units. We're slowly producing a few more. Why don't you build me... Sure, a university. Get even more beakers. A harbor? Lighthouse. Chop down those trees. Go chop down this forest. Hannibal now converts to Confucianism. Good, good. I can ferry them over already. No, wait! I forgot the knight! Ah! I'm sorry, knight. Forgive me.
A man does not have himself killed for a halfpence a day, or for a petty distinction. You must speak to the soul in order to electrify him.
Yeah, we could use Wall Street. Get an extra trade route per city as well. Wall Street would end up going in our holy city. Not that we've gotten a great profit to cash that in. Oh well. We don't have a happiness problem, so I'm not concerned about Notre Dame. But we do have access to marble, and I could definitely see myself building a Taj Mahal to enjoy some more Golden Age. That said, of course, I don't have the Mausoleum of Mausolus, so I don't benefit as much. Jot that down. Right, so who does have the Mausoleum of Mausolus? Is it Mansa Musa? No, it's actually Rome who built the Mausoleum of Mausolus. Okay. We'll build the Taj Mahal then. Enjoy some more Golden Age. Mansa Musa builds anger, what? See, Mansa Musa is doing what I certainly did quite a bit whenever I initially played this game, and what I know a number of viewers of mine do. He's just kicking back, and he's relaxing, and he's building wonders, and he's having a great time. He's enjoying himself, just swarming the land with wonders. And that's cool. Except there's a warmonger, me, who's gonna come take all those wonders from him. And I'm not sad to admit that. That's what I do, take shit from people. As is my birthright. Alright, crossbow here is done. Guess you could use a university, sure. Granary here. Go to a lighthouse, I guess. Alright. Head on back to ferry some troops over. This will probably be enough to take several of Mansa Musa's cities. Due to how his cultural borders have expanded, I can't reliably just pick on, like, his capital. Because whenever you declared war, if you have anyone in that person's borders, they're kicked out. Kind of the way it goes. And a quick war is not too much in my favor. Well, it's harder for me to do that here, courtesy of all the damn jungle that's in the way. Nah.
No free man shall be taken, imprisoned, or in any other way destroyed, except by the lawful judgment of his peers.
I'll benefit more from rep than I will hereditary rule. I don't have a happiness problem. And that's going to give extra beakers to all of my specialists that are sitting around. Do we actually have a happiness problem that I'm unaware of? No. Berlin, Munich, and Stuttgart can build aqueducts next. Let's see here. You're clear. Go back to automation. I want you to build roads.
Okay.
And I want you to also build roads that way. Get a good look at the land here. Bunch of hills in our way still, unfortunately. We've got 2 galleons, so we'll have reasonable control over the seas, such as it is. And we'll have a force that can slowly march across the landscape and take shit. That'll have to do. I guess I can build a grocer. Not too sold on it, but fine. Bank here next. Banks benefit whenever I'm running at nothing. No research, no espionage, so that I'm getting that money poured into my coffers. But when I have the research slider cranked up, it's the universities that are benefiting from my commerce. Sure, granary. I'm tempted to set these, like, governors to automate, like, the construction of this stuff, too, but I know better. Can I buy your map again? That really is how it looks, huh? Okay. No convenient place for me to strike in one turn. Hitting the heart of his empire would be for the best, like, production-wise, but... maybe we could afford to see him challenge us a bit, right? No. That's not what needed to happen. Unload all. Okay. But this will be a war that's not done this episode, of course. 1004 beakers. Granted, that's in a golden age. Harbor next. And you can stay here. Confucianism has spread in Kagoshima. Neat. That's great. Mansa Musa gets another great prophet, just vomiting those out of every orifice. As is his birthright.
Corporation. Noun. An ingenious device for obtaining individual profit without individual responsibility.
Yeah. Okay. I've got that great merchant. Let's go that way. I'm in no rush to grab liberalism yet. I might end up losing lib in the process, but I'm in no rush. I guess I can build a grocer? Yeah. Sure. Library here. Give me a market. Harbor here. I'm glad you cities are constructing at a reasonable speed. Thanks, windmills. I guess give me a library. Granary. Another library. So yeah, once you kill Napoleon, you can colonize this stuff out wonderfully. You'd have to pay much higher maintenance costs and higher difficulties. And you would have to be concerned about how much further ahead the AIs would be on higher difficulty levels. On noble difficulty, they weren't further ahead than me. And I was able to just go, boom. It's pretty nice. I would like to start keeping an eye on Augustus Caesar here. I don't think I need to worry about the Carthaginian research. Of course, I'm about to thump Mansa Musa upside the head, too. So maybe not a concern on that front, either. Okay, we'll go ahead and end the episode here. We have one turn left in this Golden Age. 194 turns into the game. 1340 AD. We're rocking over 1,000 beakers per turn, though that will drop significantly. Our production's doing well, but we're also in a Golden Age too, so we're seeing good value out of our tiles that are producing commerce and production. Which, as it turns out, is all these damn windmills. So that's really helping for sure. Golden Ages can be really powerful in this game. Particularly if timed right. Especially if you're not a spiritual civ. And we're about to get another several turns of Golden Age as soon as we get the Taj Mahal built. Afterwards, well, maybe I can wait to build Oxford until I have stone. And then our research will be... Because I'm going to have an extra 8 cities. And I'll probably build another 1 or 2 here, 30 cities. Then my character becomes the unstoppable juggernaut. This has certainly been an interesting map. Carthage has had its own continent. Augustus and Napoleon are sharing a continent, and Augustus is far more expansionistic. Hell, he is imperialistic. So his settlers come cheaper. Essentially. Mansa Musa has had his own small continent where he could just research to his heart's content. We've been the first to optics and astronomy, so we've been able to scoop all the sweet, delicious money. Particularly since now I have free market, and I've got corporations. All of this commerce, which is being funneled either fully into research, or fully into my bank account, so I can fund things. I don't expect to have any trouble here, but then again, I really didn't expect to have trouble this game. But I could definitely see this being an issue on harder difficulties, or if you remain lethargic, if you allow Napoleon to stick around, you just sit there, maybe looking at that marble, and plod along, and not flesh out this beautiful land. When we get corporations in here too, Sid Sushi, oh, we're gonna be swimming in food. Not so much, because we don't have that many seafood resources, but it'll make a difference. And then mining ink too, with all this gold and iron and copper we've got laying around, we'll have so much production in our cities. Plus 17! Sid Sushi will give us plus 6 food. Disgusting. So much power. That's for another time, though. I'll talk to you later.